Hey kids, how's everybody out there in YouTube land this evening, huh? January 6th, January 6th, 2019. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 2019 already. Next year will be 2020, hard to imagine. Anyhow, another great sunset's about to happen. Beautiful, bright, sunny day. Cool here, very cool here. Didn't get very hot today at all. I don't think we got above 75 all day today. So a nice cool day here in Buki Harbor. Me and the dog are doing fine. Lily, get on the boat. Get on the boat. You on Rosie, huh? You on Rosie? What are you doing down there? You want to go somewhere? We're not going anywhere. We're live streaming. Get on the boat. Come on, get on the boat. There we go. You happy now you got the dinghy off the side of the deck here so you can walk all around the boat? Go on, go patrol. Come on, get. All right, back on the dinghy again. Back on the boat again. Back over to me again. Back over there again. She can't make up her mind. Anyhow, me and the dog are doing fine. We had a good day today. Went for our morning walk early this morning. Got back here to the boat. Hello, Mr. Pelican. And worked on real estate stuff most of the day. I had to address a couple hundred envelopes. Sitting there with my pen, just addressing away, trying to get some of my marketing material going for my real estate business. And working on another big mailer, getting ready to try to get it out. So life is good. Life is good. Things are shaping. God, I need a drink. I haven't had a drink yet this evening. Apparently I need one. So let's pull the cork on little Sailor Jerry here, shall we? Cheers, mates. Okay. Since I apparently can't talk, I might as well have an excuse for not being able to talk. Maybe that'll straighten my tongue out. Anyhow, I had to address a couple hundred envelopes, getting ready to do another mailer for my real estate business. Life is good. Sitting here enjoying a little time in the cockpit. Worked on my real estate business today. I washed the boat. I cleaned off the bow today. I inflated my old dinghy. You remember I had the slat floor dinghy stored over there, the old West Marine 270 slat floor dinghy. I'm trying to get it sold, so I did have some folks come look at it, but of course the floor on it needs some attention. I think I should take it over to the marina, pull it up on the dock, and get it sanded, buffed, patched, fixed, whatever. Just get all that done and then try to sell it. So I told him to make me an offer on it the way he is, but I don't know if I'll ever hear from him again. Who knows? Anyhow, as you can see from my squinting, it's a bright sunny day. The sun is directly out of the east, which means the back of the boat and me right now, I am facing due west, straight into the sunset. And it's kind of bright and sunny. I should have either brought a hat for shade or put my dark glasses on. Then I could look all cool with dark glasses on. Anyhow, here's the dog for all the Lily fans. Did you just belch? She just belched. What did you belch for? That wasn't very ladylike. That wasn't very ladylike at all. Anyhow, one of these days she'll respond, and then that'll freak me out. But hey, Alan, how you doing? Hey, Pilot, what's up, brother? Hello, Marie. How's the happy lady doing? Oh man. Anyhow, we had a good day. We got a lot of work done today. Cleaned off the bow. I mopped the bow and cleaned up all of Miss Lily's mess up there. She's actually not gone on the bow in a long time. Now that we're going ashore every morning, that's perfect. That's about all she needs. We go ashore every morning. She pees and poops up there when we go ashore, and she doesn't have to go again all day long. I come to think of it, neither do I. Pretty well, pee I do, but that's pretty much it. At the morning constitutional, and we're good for the day. So, a little TMI for you there, huh? Anyhow, it seems like some of the trash people on my channel, they seem to be preoccupied with my bowel movements. So throw them a bone there and give them something to chatter about, since they seem to be having too much fun making up lies about everything else. Anyhow, quiet day here on the harbor. No real excitement going on. I did record the morning net this morning, Sunday morning. That was sort of interesting. We had a little bit of a drama yesterday with a dinghy found going around in circles yesterday afternoon, and a life vest floating in the water not too far from it, which had everybody a little, a tither. What happened? How did that happen? No answer yet. We still don't have a clue. Nobody knows how that boat got started or what happened, and so far we're not aware of anybody reported missing. So I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. We're going to find out one of these days, but probably, well, we may never find out. So, Pilot says, just watch the fishing vid. Okay. Hey, Wind Dancer, how you doing? I seen the morning one. That was cool. Cool. So, Pilot, what did you think of my fishing video? Was it okay? Was it adequate? I don't know. Caught a lot of fish in that video. Put a little drone footage in there, and what was the one you did before that? What was the one I did before that? I'm not sure what your question is, Wind Dancer. Huh. Anyhow, I'm interested to know what Pilot's perspective was on my fishing video. And by the way, Pilot, just for you, my friend. There you go. Cheers. Another one of these yang-a-lang-a-ding-dong beers. So, the vid with the dog. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was this morning. First thing this morning, I did a bit of a negative video. It was a response video to some ridiculous accusations by some of the trash people on my channel. They were reporting to other people, and somebody on the live stream last night commented that, he had heard that Miss Lily was on death's door and was in such bad shape, and wanted to make sure Miss Lily was okay. And so I made sure I did a video today of the dog, and there she is, staring me right in the face here. I mean, here's the camera looking at her, looking at me. I mean, she's right in front of me. She's fat, she's happy, she's in perfect health, she has no ailments whatsoever. I don't know what their concern is, just some of the lies they tell. So I made this little video this morning kind of in response to that. Fact is, we got the trolls kind of on the run right now, but I'm not going to go into that in this live stream. They're becoming more and more of a non-entity in my life, which is just awesome. I like it that way. Let's hope they just disappear and go away. Okay, I watched fishing video also. Okay, well, what do you think of it? Good quality. Okay, sounded crazy. Sorry I was walking on the dock. No problem, Wind Dancer. Hey, we all walk the docks from time to time. All eyes from the trash. Time to move on. Yes, Marie, yes, it is. Hey, honeybees, how you doing, buddy? How's things in New York? But the fishing video was great. On the cold, nasty day in Huntington. Oh, man, I'm sorry, brother. I'll hit the sub button, and it'll pop up when you come on. Okay, yeah, do that. Yep. Subscribe and hit the little bell so you get notifications when I come on. That'd be great. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. I'm sorry it's so miserable there in Huntington. But, it's not a cold, nasty day here in Marathon, Florida. It's a cool day. I mean, we only got up to like 75 today, but it's been a bright, sunny day. It's just been beautiful. In fact, the breeze was blowing much bigger earlier today. In fact, I had to close my forward hatch because my toes were getting cold. So I've since now reopened the forward hatch, trying to get a little bit more air, but the wind shifted direction. It was blowing out of the north, excuse me, and now it's blowing out of the east. So really just dead east. I mean, that's east, folks. That's just, I mean, we're like the dial on the compass here, east to west. The sun is right behind me. As you can tell, it is right in my eyes. You can see it reflecting in my glasses. So I'm hoping actually it goes down here pretty soon because it's making it hard to see stuff. And the bell. Yep, I used Google and found lots of stuff. All right, cool. Cool. There you go. Used Google. Oh, man. So anyhow, the dog and I had a great day. I got a lot of work done on real estate stuff. I got up on the bow and cleaned the bow a little bit. I scrubbed actually the sides a little bit. Got my old dinghy inflated and hanging on the back here, so maybe it'll get more people's attention. I can get it sold and get it off the boat. As it sells, I'm going to use those funds half and half. Half that's going to go into my real estate business, and half of that I'm going to try to buy some bottom paint for Rosie. That's Rosie right there, my dinghy. We're going to try to buy some bottom paint for Rosie and some cleaner. And I'm going to put Rosie up on the dock and give her a really good scrub and try to get her really super clean. We're going to treat the top of Rosie with a UV inhibitor to help give her a little bit more long-lasting life. And we're going to try to paint the bottom with a little anti-fouling paint. And the outboard, the bottom of the outboard, the lower end of the outboard too. So, anyhow, we're gonna invest about $100 in Rosie and spiff her all up and make her so she's doing good. Because she's my ride, man. She's my wheels. She's my way to get anywhere. Without Rosie, I'm sunk. So I have to swim everywhere, and that would suck. It'd make taking Miss Lily ashore every morning very difficult without a good working dinghy. So, in fact, as my real estate business kicks in, I think I may end up getting a second dinghy just to have a spare, and something with a bigger outboard too. Get a little bit more speed, but. Let's see here. Your effort made a good video. I will watch again on the computer to give it another view. Well, cool, Marie. Thank you very much. Hey, Bill, what's going on, neighbor? The window's done a 360, starting in the east, then southeast, southwest, north, and back to the east. Yep. Did you sell the other one you had? No, the other dinghy I have has not been sold. And by the way, there's Bill right there chatting right away. There he is. There you go. Say hello, Bill. I tell you, I love having friends for neighbors. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. Lou looks pretty healthy and happy to me. Yeah, she's such a malnourished, starving to death dog, you know. Obviously has no energy, is very lethargic. Oh, man. Sometimes I wish she was a little more lethargic, so I really do. Anyhow, Bill, I started scrubbing the sides of the boat today. I started up on the bow and had my boat brush over the side, and I actually got dizzy doing that. I was surprised. I actually got a little dizzy trying to reach over the side and scrub the bottom. So I'm going to tomorrow try getting in the dinghy and coming alongside and scrubbing it that way. Move the dinghy up, tie it off, and then scrub from the side, from you know, down a little lower. So. Because I'm really, you know, slumming here. I'm bringing down the average for the neighborhood. My boat looks worse than any other boat near me. I have the ugliest boat in the harbor, so I'm going to try to clean it up a little bit. Try to raise our quota a little bit for our end of the marina here. So, oh man, had a lovely dinner this evening. I almost hate telling you guys what I ate because it was really good. So. Does he have a channel? No, I don't think Bill has a channel. You should start one, though. Pilot says, my Cadillac goes in for the first oil change that I have to pay for tomorrow. Not looking forward to that. Oh, man, sorry to hear that. Dog, why did you just slobber all over my leg? Get down. Get down. Get in the boat. Just get. She's standing right above my leg, and she slobbered, and I got slobber all over my leg. That was nasty. Anyhow. There's somebody out here just slowly rowing, ever so slowly paddling away. Obviously not in any hurry to go anywhere. But, you know, that's kind of the whole Keys lifestyle, you know. I know Bill, on Bill's boat, Erica and the girls, they went kayaking today over in the mangroves. The mangroves are over there. They went up Sisters Creek, which is up that way. And then they went down a little side creek back into the mangroves there. And there's a big long trail back in there. There's a big long trail. It took them all day today. They were all day today back there with kayaks from like 11 o'clock till, I don't know, 4 o'clock maybe. They were back in there with kayaks paddling around through the backcountry in this little like narrow spots that I can't get into with my dinghy. You could get in there with a kayak and that was it. And even with the kayak, you're having to lift branches and move them out of your way to get through or stuff. So somebody probably needs to go back in there and do a do a little bush hogging back through there and clean up a little area to make it easier for them to get through. But somebody is just ever so slowly rowing over here. I mean, ever so slowly. I don't know if you'll be able to see them because the sun's kind of right in the way, but they are right there. See them? I'll see if I can block the sun. See that dinghy right there? Ever so slowly, they're rowing away. Not really going anywhere. Looks like a girl by herself with an outboard motor that's not working. She's applauding. I don't know, she's applauding, she's talking to herself, she's carrying on. Sounds like fun. I don't have a channel, I respect those who do though. Yes, you do, Bill, you're an awesome guy, man. Easy to do boat work is part of the lifestyle, right? Yep, absolutely. Those girls on the kayaks to your southwest are two of my crew. Oh, okay. All right, so those are the girls. Okay, I didn't know that. Cool. They're just kind of holding on to each other and just floating. They're just out there floating, enjoying themselves. And, you know, that just rocks. I mean, frankly, that's what this whole, you know, living here in the Florida Keys existence is all about. I'm glad to see them sort of cherishing and enjoying that. That's awesome. So, makes it harder to steal. They've been having a ball. Yeah, I bet you they have. Well, how could you not? I mean, really, how could you not? I mean, I'm actually thinking about buying a kayak. When I get some money together, I'm actually thinking about getting a kayak. Just because I think it'd be fun to go with, you know, go with them on some of the backcountry tours and see some of that. So, but, you know, as nice of a night as this is, Bill, we should have organized a raft up over here. We could have gotten all the dinghies over here and rafted up. That would have been fun tonight. Get everybody out in their dinghies drinking. That could have been fun. Oh, well, maybe another day. What kind would you buy? A big one. I would buy a real big kayak, a real wide one. So, yeah, John Parker, we're not talking about that aspect of my real estate business on here. Sorry. I'm not doing that here. I've had too many attacks from the trash people, the troll idiots. I don't feed them any information anymore. So we don't talk about that. So there'll be a dinghy drift the next full moon. I imagine there would be, yeah. Yeah. And we're definitely not full moon out. Dog, you just get. She came right back to where she was before and she drooled on me. What do you drool? Why do you drool? Since when do you drool? You've never drooled before. Why are you drooling tonight? You got something wrong with your teeth? I'm gonna have to look at your teeth, aren't I? See what you got going on in there. Anyhow, beautiful evening this evening. The sun is still up nice and high and bright, as you can see by the reflection in my glasses and in my eyes. It's actually making it hard for me to see. But just hanging out here, enjoying the view, enjoying the neighbors. There you can see Erica checking out the girls on their boat. Where are they? I can't see them. There she is. You can see Erica. She's right there. She's waving. There you go. She's checking out where the girls are. The girls have drifted on. They're right in line with the road that I'm in, so I can't see them where I am right now. So, who are you talking about? You are making me nervous about coming there. Who am I talking about? No, trolls on my YouTube channel, Wind Dancer. Not people in this community. Trolls on my YouTube channel. She watched the fish video and is hungry. Okay. Damn, Erica is fine. Yep. Erica is a nice looking lady. Absolutely. And more importantly than that, she's a real sweetheart. She's just a real nice lady. I mean, just a real nice lady. So, Bill did good. Bill did real good. Bill's a smart man. He's a very smart man. He did good. Oh, there we go. I'm actually lined up where my charcoal grill is between me and the sun, so it's giving me a little shade here. Now I'm going to have to start leaning over to the side here as the boat's twisting around a little bit. It's getting low. We're almost getting into a sunset where we can see some color, guys. Erica says thanks. Oh, she's welcome, ma'am. Would Bill share, Erica? Yeah, not on your life, man. Thank you. Marie, thank you for taking that off there. Very good. Appreciate it. We don't need that kind of stuff on the channel. So, I don't know why this girl's rowing. She's in a dinghy with an outboard motor. She's got a cover on her outboard motor, and she's rowing away. Oh, huh. Anyhow. Yeah, so a beautiful sunset happening. It's getting there. It's just getting starting here. It's going to be beautiful here in a little bit. Beautiful sunset in the harbor. Good day today had by all. Me and the dog had a lot of fun. I got to turn around. I can only sit in my lounge position just so long. And I get stiff, guys. I'm old. I get stiff. There we go. Set you guys down like that. You can look up my nose for a bit. Yeah, when you get old, you sit there for a while and you get stiff. Plus, I need a little bit more Sailor Jerry. So, you know, it's funny. The other day when that fan of the channel came over and brought me this bottle of rum, which was also good. You know, he and I knocked about that much out of the bottle that night when he brought it over, and look how little I've had since then. See, that's the way I like to drink. Just, you know, just a nip. Just a nip now and then. I don't know why when he came over, he and I hammered that. And I have to admit, it was mostly me. It wasn't him. I was the one who drank most of the rum that night. It just tasted so good. You know, sometimes you just get into those days or that mood where it's just like you just want to hammer it, you know. Anyhow, let me give you guys a little view around the harbor. This is what we're looking at over here. That boat right there, that's Three Penny Opera. Some good folks. Just some of the boats around in the harbor here. Kind of a little brief look around. Nice little catamaran there. Soluna, they just came back. They were out sailing today. The city marina is right in that area over there. That trawler right there in front of me, that sort of sailing trawler, that's for sale right now. And the rest of the anchorage looking to the east. Anyhow, that's Bill and Erica's boat right there. And there's one. Okay, that's as far. That's as far as I can reach around, guys. That's as far as I can reach around. So, anyhow, a little view of the harbor. Everyone's sitting in their boats. People are barbecuing. I can smell some. Okay, I'm going to talk about that. I can smell meat cooking. Publix, our grocery store over here. Meat is very, very, very expensive over there. Very expensive. And of course, I am trying to lose weight, so I'm trying to be very careful what I eat. I also need to make sure that I buy stuff that is cryovac, if at all possible. You know what cryovac means? That means vacuum sealed. So they suck all the air out of it. It really does make the meat last longer in my refrigeration, because my refrigeration is only on half the day. I run the generator during the daytime, the refrigerator's running. At night, the generator's not running, the refrigerator's not running. So nothing lasts very long in my refrigerator because of that. I really need to, well, I really need a better boat, actually. But it would, I mean, ideally it'd be nice to convert the generator in this boat, or the refrigeration in this boat, from 110 volt to 12 volt. But to do that, I need to add a lot more batteries, and there's just no room in this boat for that. Anyhow, long story short. So, so I found they sell this, and I know this sounds extravagant, bacon-wrapped fillets. Filet mignon, bacon-wrapped, medallions about that big. 2 of them, cryovac in a package for $7. That's very expensive, but that's really cheap compared to how much a lot. I mean, you know, I went out and looked at. They had 2 chuck steaks, and they were like $20 for 2 chuck steaks. I'm not chuck steaks. I'm sorry, ribeyes. 2 ribeyes. It was like $20 for 2 ribeyes. Of course, they were big ribeyes, but still $20 for you know, what would be, that'd be $10 each meal. If I had one a day, that would be $10 for each meal. And so $7 for the 2 bacon wrapped fillets, you know, that's not such a bad deal, actually. And the fact that it's cryovac means that I can put it in my refrigerator and I can get 3 or 4 days out of it. Not that it goes bad in 24 hours or something. So So I found that I like buying those, and you know, I tried cooking ones in the skillet, you know, in my cast iron skillet on the cooktop. They weren't so great. They weren't so great that way. But on the grill here on the back of the boat, which is what I did this evening, I grilled 2 of them on the back of the boat. They were really good that way. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I was a little disappointed. The fillets aren't super good quality. They did have a little, you know, sinew and cartilage in them. I almost questioned whether or not they were real fillets or not, or some other cut of meat that was cut in a circle to make it look like a fillet. I wonder about that. Excuse me. Well, where'd that come from? I don't know. But anyhow, I'm allergic to dogs. Yes, I am. Then you're slobbering. You're dripping on me again. I'm allergic to dogs, apparently. Lily, I'm allergic to dogs. What are we going to do? I got to get rid of the dog now. A fish just jumped right here next to the boat. She's like, oh no, a fish. What are you going to do, huh? What are you going to do if I'm allergic to you? I got to get rid of the dog. You going to swim to shore? Huh? You going to swim to shore? Get on the boat. Come on, get on the boat. Come on, get on the boat. You down there on Rosie? You going someplace? You going to go somewhere? Where are you going to go? Anyhow, she's down there having some fun. Okay, so what did I miss in the chat? Let me go back here. Okay. Make a funny comment about Coast Guard required beer and you banned me. Okay. Okay, well, apparently you weren't banned because you were able to make a second comment, but maybe you were timed out. I don't know. Wind Dancer, are you here in the harbor? I've seen a boat with that name. Okay. Hey, sailing Florida, it's called exercise. Rowing is good exercise. Yeah, it is, actually. Very good exercise. But she wasn't rowing in the fashion that somebody would be rowing in if they were trying to get exercise. She was rowing in the fashion of she's just kind of like hanging out in her dinghy, enjoying the sunset and tooling along. She wasn't going anywhere or doing it. You know, when you're rowing for exercise, you're going someplace. So, anyhow. Cheers, best. I'm in Vero Beach. Hey, Wind Dancer, cool. Headed that way. All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you when you get here. Drinking rum and watching the sunset. Now, that's the life. Absolutely, Nathan. Yep, 7 not bad. Gavin, I agree. Yep, thank you. Was leaving today, but waited. The traffic down here is crazy. Huh. Carl Publix had a deal on some really good sirloins. Oh, man. I missed that, I guess. Huh. For $7, you can't expect much. Nope, 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 nope. How can we give you money? Well, chug-a-lug. Yep, I'm sure Pilot or one of my moderators will put a link to my PayPal. That's the best way to do that. So if you want to hit up the PayPal, that's awesome. But guys, guess what? It's sunset time. Here we go. Look at that. The sun is just now getting below the horizon. So any second now, we should start hearing some conch horns blowing. Because everybody here in Buki Harbor, well, not everybody, but a lot of people here in Buki Harbor will blow the conch horns at sunset. So yeah, chug-a-lug, if you want to donate some money, maybe Pilot will put up a link to my PayPal. It's paypal.me/Carl Brook. And all donations are really greatly appreciated. So thank you for that. Filet mignon is not a flavorful cut of meat, and it is too lean for my liking. You know, Nathan, I have to agree with that. My favorite cut of meat is actually the ribeye. I prefer the ribeye over everything else. But you know, it's not really a spectacular sunset. I mean, we don't have like any cloud cover for the light to be reflecting off of. There you go. Okay, that's not a conch horn. That's just somebody blowing a horn. There's the sun going down in Buki Harbor, Florida, guys. The end of another awesome day here, January 6, 2019. The sun is setting. It's coming to an end. Not real spectacular tonight. Not real spectacular. So, anyhow, you know, they can't all be awesome. They can't all be awesome. Some of them are awesome. Some of them are just like, okay, that was a good one. But still, yes, the quality of life here is phenomenal, man. Absolutely phenomenal. So, what's the prize for naming the fish? There you go. Sunsets will get better. Oh, the sunset, yeah. I mean, they are better. So, are you saying, Bill, that they will get better generally, or are you saying that one in particular will get better? Because there's not really any cloud cover above it for it to get reflected off of. So I've got a few things for $7 I can't say here. There you go. Wind dancer. Hey, and any way you look at it, I guess $7 for dinner isn't too bad. A couple fillets on the grill. I didn't make any vegetables with it. I mean, all I had for dinner was those 2 little fillets. So I'm thinking about what I might make later on this evening for part 2 of dinner. I need to have a vegetable or something like that, I guess. I don't know, maybe I'll pop open some corn or beans or something to round out my diet, because you can't just eat that. So, okay, I'm out. Okay, Chug-a-Lug, you take care, brother. We'll see you. Patience, my friend. Okay, Bill. I spent a lot of time in Mexico. Cool. Cool. So you can hear the conchorns blowing. Thank you, dog, for yawning in the camera. That was really great. There's a conchorn over that way blowing. The wind's kind of got us turned around now, so I can show you the sunset behind me. There we go. Oh, I'm getting a doggy hug at the same time. Look at that. I'm getting a doggy hug. Yes. The camera's not steady right now, guys, because the dog's knocking into my arm. All right, you coming down? All right, go down, kennel. All right, she went down below. Anyhow, there's the sunset happening. Lily rocks. Yes, she does. Hey, guys, I got something for you. The other day, somebody mentioned I need to interview some other people on their boats, and I was talking to Bill, my neighbor there, and he agreed that I'm going to be able to interview him. So we're going to try to figure out one night this week. Maybe I'll live stream live from Bill's boat instead of from the Lily 2. What do you guys think about that? We'll do a live stream from his boat over there, Lanicky. That's Lanicky right there, that beautiful catamaran. And we can go over there and do a live interview with Bill and Erica, and do the sunset all at the same time. If that works for Bill, and it's up to him. He's got to make sure it's okay with him. But if it is, maybe we'll do that. But if not, we may just go over there and just do an interview or something for him one day during the day, so you guys can get to know Bill a little bit. So, hey, Has-Been, what's up, Chief? How you doing, man? Pilot says go for it. Maurice says sounds fun. Oh, it's up to Bill, though. It's up to Bill. I don't want to, invite myself in where I'm not needed. I did talk to him about interviewing him. He said that was fine. I don't know if I want to impose on his sunset cruise. And of course, I'll need to bring some beverages over there for him and I to enjoy while we're doing that. So if anybody wants to hit the PayPal to kick in for the beer fund, that would be great. There's Erica. You see her there on the corner? Oh, I did it last year, spent all our time in Baja. There you go. There's some good fishing and some good scuba diving. Forward to being able to scuba dive in the Sea of Cortez one of these days. There's one of the neighbors going by, a little dinghy action for you guys. She's not looking. I tried to wave at her, but she didn't see us. Kind of your typical little dinghy here. It's a little Mercury dinghy with I don't know, is that a Yamaha on the back? Don't know. Anyhow, there's the sunset again. Not real spectacular tonight. It'll get better. Bill says it'll get better, so we're going to believe Bill. But I need another drink here. Let me see what I missed in the chat. Spend all your time in Baja. Did you go to La Paz, Wind Dancer? Did you go to La Paz? I've got some friends of mine that run a chandlery there in La Paz. Some friends of mine I made while I was up in Seattle. Tom and Jeannie, they have a boat called Eagle. I think it's called Eagle, E-A-G-L-E, Eagle. Anyhow, Tom and Jeannie own a little chandlery there in La Paz in Mexico in the Sea of Cortez. And they sell, you know, like water makers. They work with Rich Boren a lot, so they sell a lot of his water makers and refrigeration stuff and that kind of stuff, amongst other things. Plus, Tom's a hell of a photographer. He's been out in the desert there in the Baja taking pictures of wildlife and stuff, and he sells pictures and stuff. He's pretty cool. But they're real nice folks there. I don't remember what marina they're in, but they're in La Paz, Mexico. La Paz. Interesting name, because like, you know, just like the BVI or like Buki Harbor tends to collect people. People buy sailboats, they're going to go someplace, they get here, and then they become marina queens. You know, they end up staying here, not traveling on, which I'm going to be guilty of for like the next year or so. But, you know, La Paz is one of those places. They call it La Paz because a lot of people have cruising plans. They get to La Paz, they start partying, hanging out there, and they stay there for a while. So I don't know if you've ever been to La Paz, but if you were ever there, check on Tom and Jeannie and say hello for me. So, okay, what we got going on here? Best of all, thanks, Chief. Sorry being late. Sorry to leave so quickly. Oh, you're leaving already, man. Wow, that was a wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. All right, Chief. Take care, brother. We'll see you later. Did you hear? Yeah, I know. Their Rainmaker Water Makers is doing a seminar over here at the Faro Blanco Resort, which I could go to by dinghy, or for $6 I can take a taxi over there. As fuel efficient as my dinghy is, it might be cheaper for me to take my dinghy around over to Faro Blanco. I just got to go out and around the end of the island here, not too bad. But yeah, Rainmaker is a manufacturer of water makers, and they are going to be introducing a couple new products, actually, at Faro Blanco, and I think that's going to be coming on pretty quickly. I don't remember what day she said, like maybe next Friday or something. I think they're going to be doing that, so might be fun to see. Jeannot, Rainmakers are nice. Yeah. Carl, do you still swim daily? Marie, no. I must admit, I haven't been swimming in a few days. I am going to get in the water tomorrow, however. Frankly, we've got some man-o-wars here in the anchorage, and it's not cool swimming around man-o-wars. The other day when we were working on the harbor cleanup, I pulled the boat up into the shallows and then walked in about 2 feet of water, walking ashore through a lot of nasty material, mostly sargasso weed. But I got a man-o-war sting on the back of my right leg here, and it hurt. It hurt like a son of a gun. I had to treat myself. There's 2 treatments for that. You can either okay, I'll get to that in a minute because that's way off base. There's 2 treatments for that. You can pour vinegar on it, or you can pee on it, urine. Urine is free. You know, vinegar costs money, so I chose to use my own urine. So that's fine. So I actually sat here in the cockpit and peed on my leg. Took some fresh water and washed out the cockpit, cleaned it out, but you know, that's what you do. And there was I noticed a bunch of people were commenting about, you know, how is it possible you could pee on your own leg? You know, I'm sorry, guys, if you're so poorly endowed that you can't pee on your own leg, that's your problem, dudes. I'm not bragging or anything, but it's really not hard. You know, in fact, I've spent most of my life trying to not pee on my own leg. You know, you go to the bathroom, the last thing you want to do is pee on yourself. But anyhow, that's a little TMI. But yeah, I thought it was pretty funny that these guys, how is it possible? It's not hard. It's hard to not do that from time to time. But anyhow. Oh, you got a Juneau. Yep, Rainmakers are nice. They are. Have any manatees stung you lately? Okay, manatees don't sting. I don't know where you're getting manatees sting. Manatees are big sea cows. They're big, friendly creatures. They're a little inquisitive. They're a little nosy. They'll come up to the boat and just sort of hang out. They like to graze on the grass growing on the underside of my boat. Manatees do not sting. So I don't know where you're getting that from, Nathan. Portuguese man-o-wars sting. Jellyfish sting. Lionfish sting. Manatees, not so much. Manatees don't sting. So, anyhow, you did what? Okay, I had to ask. Okay, no problem. I just pissed myself. Well, there you go. Have you thought of bottling your urine and selling it as cure? Oh, man, I hate to think what the alcohol content of my pee is. So, yeah, no. But, I mean, that's what they tell you to do. They tell you if you get a jellyfish sting to pee on it. You know, it has worked for sailors for generations. So, and you know what? It worked. It was highly effective. It was highly, highly effective. You know, I mean, you know, you get that sort of warm, wet feeling down there, but, you know, the reality of it is it worked. It took the sting out of it. And let me tell you something, guys. If you've ever been stung by a Portuguese man-o-war, it hurts. It brought up a big welt. I had a area about 6 inches long where you could see the curve of the tentacle that touched my leg. It hurt. It hurt a lot. It was very painful. But anyhow, we put a little pee on it, and it's gone. It's fine now. So I'm not peeing on my leg anymore. I only had to do that a couple of times, but it took the pain away, and so it worked. So, and what was funny is, you know, I did that right here I did it right here in the cockpit where I am sitting at this very moment, and none of my neighbors knew. So it was sort of funny. Of course, none of them could see that low in the boat. But yeah, it was interesting. Here I am sitting here peeing on my leg, looking around at my neighbors going by me, and they didn't have a clue. So, oh, this is going to be fun to meet you guys. Yeah, Wind Dancer it will be. We're looking forward to it, man. We'll have to have sundowners when you get here. Absolutely, absolutely, Bill. Absolutely. Hey, Martin Hill, how you doing, man? It was in you just seconds before, which is worse, inside or outside. I mean, really, yeah. I mean, you know, the way I look at it, anything bad in my pee is already in me anyway. It's not like I'm going to infect myself or something. I mean, it's already coming out of me. In fact, I understand pee is somewhat sterile. Or so I understand. So, I don't know. Sounds great. Is this like an everyday deal? No, hardly an everyday deal. I was organizing a harbor cleanup, and I went ashore in this one really bad spot where there was a lot of garbage to go in there and clean up a lot of plastic and stuff. And that's where I got stung. But since then, I have seen Portuguese man-o-wars floating here in the bay, and so it's sort of taken the motivation out of me to go jump in and go for my daily swim. I do have, and I did just recently pull out, I have a one piece. I have a onesie. Remember when you were a baby and you had a onesie? I have a onesie, a one-piece rash guard, they call it. But it's a dive skin. It's a one-piece microprene clothing item that I pull over that covers everything but my feet, my hands, and my head. And so I do have a hood to pull over my head to protect that. I have gloves for my hands. I have booties for my feet. So I think tomorrow when I go jump in to work on cleaning my my bottom, as it were, I'm going to put on my dive skin. And yes, I'm going to film some of that so you guys can laugh about it. But yes, I look like a great big huge blackberry in my onesie. So I don't know, it is what it is. You know, there you go. I have a onesie. So when that's why they attacked it to sundown. It happens every day. Yep. Now I just pee on my leg for fun. Oh, there's another horn blowing. I heard of pisses matches, but this is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Well, if you've ever got stung by a Portuguese... Hey, if you get stung by a Portuguese man-o-war, and someone tells you that the pain will stop if you pee on your leg, believe me, you will pee on your leg. I guarantee you will, because it's very painful, and it stopped the pain almost immediately. So, pee is sterile unless you have bladder infection. All right, there you go. Where did you pee on yourself? Just curious. Seems like you don't have much privacy on your deck. Nathan, right where I'm sitting right now. Yep, right where I'm sitting right now. Next topic. How long to scrub the lily to so we are in the neighborhood? So we are the neighborhood blight. Yeah, it's going to take me a good hour of scrubbing the boat to get the bottom clean. I got to scrape all the barnacles and stuff off of it. And I'm going to clean up the dinghy as well. So the deal with peeing does not work. Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it does. I clean my bottom and I don't even have a boat. You think it's a myth? No, it's not a myth. I can tell you firsthand that it definitely relieves some pain. So, oh, and somebody said hi up. I'm not sure what that is. Hey Slime, how you doing? No idea where you sailed, where you have sailed, but I have traveled many miles. Please don't pee on yourself. Okay. Oh well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how many miles I have no idea how many miles I've sailed. I lost count a long time ago. This is my third sailboat, guys. This is my third sailboat. Although I will say I probably put more miles on this sailboat than any of the rest of them combined. But this is my third sailboat. So another good night watching the sunset and hearing about the golden shower. Sorry about that. All right, a little TMI. Let's move on to something a bit more positive. So, no one has posted your PayPal information. Yeah, come on, guys. Come on. One of my moderators should be in there doing that. I don't know. Actually, we've not seen much of Wood Beast lately. I don't know if Woody's even on tonight. Haven't seen Woody lately. Pilot's on there. Maybe Pilot can put it up. But it's paypal.me/Carl Brook. PayPal. There's a link in the description down below. Well, not a link, but you can copy and paste what's in the description down below. And post that up. So it's not that big a deal. So I tried it with jellyfish. It worked because of the drinking I was doing. Okay. Huh. There's Wood Beast. All right, buddy. How you doing? I knew he was there. Thank you, man. Appreciate you putting that up. That's awesome. Let's see where we're at with the sunset, shall we? Not bad, not bad. Kind of pretty over there. The beast is always here. I love it. Yeah. So you see, it's kind of still a little bit lighter over there in the horizon, but none of that, you know, none of that grand reflection off the clouds or any of that kind of stuff. So, and it's getting kind of dark already. So I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to continue going on. Nothing going on in the harbor this evening that I'm aware of. Last night before last, we had movie night. That was awesome. The camera comes up short of seeing the colors. Yeah, that's true. It does. The camera never really catches it as beautiful as it really is. But yeah, so you know what, guys? You guys have to come here and see it for yourself. You just need to come here and see it for yourself, and you'll see how beautiful it really is. Because it is kind of nice right now. I mean, there's all kinds of like orange and stuff. Oh, I know. You're not getting enough attention, huh? Are you not getting enough love? Huh? Oh, that's a good girl. She's a good dog. Yes, you are. Want some beer? No, you don't like beer, do you? Are you giving me a lily hug? You want some rum? Is that what you want? Yeah, you want some rum? No, you don't like rum either, do you? No. No. Where's your water? Is your water down below? Huh? Is your water down below? Oh, man. Okay. There's that poor sick dog. Yeah, yeah. And you can see how abusive I am. She obviously doesn't love me at all. The way she never comes near me to give me hugs or anything or kisses, as I say with a wet nose. Yes, I love my dog, and my dog loves me. And she's sneezing too. We're both allergic to something. What are we allergic to? Huh? What are we allergic to? Maybe we're allergic to Bill and Erica. Are we allergic to Bill and Erica? No? Oh, man. All right. Let me get up here and see what we're looking at. Okay. Yeah. It's sort of got this sort of like crimson-y, you know, burnt orange kind of color in the sky right now. And it's not going to come out well. Let me reverse the camera. It's not coming out real well. It looks blue here, but in reality, it's almost like a crimson orange color right now on the horizon. Here it just looks sort of dark and ominous, but it really isn't. And if I shift the camera to myself, you notice how light I am and how I'm kind of like this orangey looking color? Well, that's the light we're getting right now. It's sort of this crimson orange light. This is actually a more accurate depiction of the color. Maybe if I turn the camera that way. No, see, even if I turn the camera that way, it just looks blue and dark. No, it's weird. Weird stuff going on. All right. Oh, yes, poor. Hey, Morgan, how you doing, brother? Good to see you here. Windows is dark there. Okay. Why can't you do the net thing from up here? From up, oh, do the morning net from up in the cockpit. I may try doing that. It's usually hot and sunny up here. You're going to make merch. We have merchandise. Yeah, if you look in the description, in the description down below, there's a link there to my merchandise page. There's hats and t-shirts and all kinds of stuff for you to look at. So, yeah, poor Lily. She's so abused. So, I've been having some allergies from the different pollens, but it doesn't last long. Okay, well, maybe that's just what it is. Maybe that's just what, or maybe we're allergic to Erica. I don't know. Nah, she's a sweetheart. How was the single life down there? I guess I could ask Bill as well. No, Bill's married, man. He's got a fantastic wife, Erica. Hey, I'm in vlog. How you doing? Golden hour. There you go, Gavin. I'm all hooked up, so know nothing about single life. Okay, so how's the single life? Okay, look, I'm a fat old bastard. Okay, I mean, I'm obese. I'm out of shape. I had a date at movie night. And not only did I have a date, you know, there was a lady there that came there because I had invited her. I didn't realize she was there because I had invited her until afterwards. I gave her a ride back to her boat, and we talked. Beautiful, gorgeous 49-year-old blonde. You know, there's another lady I was talking to over here, a really gorgeous girl. She's a coral researcher. There's another lady over here that... it's an active lifestyle, guys. You know, it's an active lifestyle. You know, even if you're like a crazy old bastard with me with my hair sticking all up out of the, and I'm certainly no catch for any woman right now. I'm working on it. I'm getting in shape. I'm walking. I'm exercising. I'm building up. I'm working on the cannons. You know, I'm getting myself in better shape. So we're gonna get there. But yeah, there's some lovely ladies in the neighborhood. Absolutely gorgeous ladies in the neighborhood. Available ladies in the neighborhood. So they're here if you've got the ability to, you know, if you can walk the walk and talk the talk. There's some ladies to be had, man. It depends on whether you got game or not, you know. And I may be a 60-year-old fat out of shape, you know, guy, but I still got game, guys. I still got game. So Costco meats are very good and reasonable. You know, John Parker, they are, but there's no Costco anywhere near me. So thank you, Woodbeast. Appreciate you putting that up there. I'm in vlog. Love you. Okay, cool, man. Love you too, dude. Bill, I get that. Just asking. I'm not doing yet, so looking. Okay. The camera is adjusting white balance all the time, which is affecting color. I can't even say that, Steve. Colorimetry? 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 I don't know what that is, Steve, but yeah, okay, I get you. I get what you're saying. Now that I think about it, there seem to be several boats with single ladies on. Yeah, there is. There's quite a few single ladies here in the harbor. So give her the dinghy ride. Nice. Oh man, always glad to help out a damsel in distress, man. Anytime there's a lady needing a ride on, you know, I will go and give her a ride, no problem. So. Right on. This place sounds like what I'm looking for. Hey, Wind Dancer, this is a phenomenal community, man. Listen to the morning net live streams that I do, and hanging out here in the evening. This is an awesome place, and I like your designs. Well, thank you. Key West is, yeah. You can run down. You can go, you know, be out of here a day later. You can be in Key West. Take, you know, one day to get down to Key West. You can go down to Key West and party hardy with all the young kids. They have Fantasy Fest down there where you have all these women walking around with nothing on but paint. I kid you not, guys. These women are wearing nothing but paint. Butt naked except for paint. Fantasy Fest, good time down in Key West. You can take your boat, run down there, get a mooring ball, or get a slip for the night, or anchor out for the night, dinghy ashore, go see Fantasy Fest, great time. Marathon here, not quite so much of a huge party capital. There's, I don't know, like a dozen restaurants within walking distance or dinghy distance from my boat. Good restaurants with phenomenal food. Good grocery store, good Home Depot right here. Good West Marine store right here. Anything you need for a cruising lifestyle is right at hand, readily available. Good place to live on a sailboat, guys. Really it is. So, okay, sounds like for Lake Designs, Key West Day so well. Okay, TFO. All right, my wife of 25 years. Oh, Morgan, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Wow, June. Yeah, Morgan, I hear you, man. I hear you. You know, I was married to my first wife for 17 years and with my second wife 20. So it's been 37 years since I've been in the game. My second wife I actually met while married to my first wife, and I wasn't looking for a relationship. It just sort of happened. But so I can relate, man. And my condolences on the loss of your wife. I know how tragic that can be, how devastating that can be, man. So I'm there for you, dude. I've seen that one, Carl. The vid before worries me as all. Okay, how hard is it getting a mooring ball? You get here and you contact the city marina and ask for a mooring ball. Right now, all the mooring balls are full. Typically, that's not the norm. Normally, there's a mooring ball or two available. You can usually always get one. So, the people here jump in to help anyone in any way. Yep, that's true. That's true. You guys listen to my morning net. You'll hear people in there, they need help with something. Everybody jumps in and helps out. You know, the guy over here, his anchor is dragging. You know, 4 of us ran in our dinghies over to help him reset his anchor and get himself secured. So, paint, is it waterproof? Some can be, yes. That's terrible. Any good taxis, places? Are just, no, taxis. Taxis here. You can pretty much get a taxi anywhere within 4 miles for $6. Taxis are the way to go. Cheaper than Uber here. Fantasy West is in October. Make your plans now, people. There you go. $6 taxi available. Takes you anywhere on the island. Yep. Best wishes. Good. Look at that. Look at all the love. I'm so proud of my viewers here on my channel. Everybody giving love to Morgan. You know, that's awesome, guys. You rock. Thank you, Marie. Did you remove the Christmas lights? No, they're right there, man. I don't remove my Christmas lights. I'm going to leave them up forever. So, there you go, pilot. How much anchoring room is there then? You still have to pay dinghy dock. Yeah, there is anchoring room. There's room to probably 40 boats can be anchored here in the area. But yes, you still have to pay for the dinghy dock. My dinghy dock cost is $324. That's for access to the marina and for the mooring ball. If you anchor out, it's only $200. But for $200, you get to use all of the facilities here at the marina. You just don't get a mooring ball. So basically, the mooring ball is $124 a month, and the anchor out is $200. But you get all access to all the facilities here at the marina, which is pretty cool. So pretty nice. Okay, no at the tiki hut. Okay. Yeah. Oh shit. Damn it. You know what? You just reminded me I was supposed to go over to the tiki hut and take down the Christmas lights. I didn't do that today. I never got to the tiki hut. I was going to go over and do laundry. I'm going to go over and do laundry tomorrow. I'll take them down tomorrow. So, buying a shot for everyone. Cheers. There you go, Wind Dancer. Look forward to seeing you, man. Yeah, I know. I didn't get the Christmas lights. Okay. Just being able to see back. Yeah, that's the other thing, too. Bill's right about that. You can get mail delivered here. My mailing address is 800 35th Street Ocean. That's the address here for the marina. You can mail stuff to me at 800 35th Street Ocean, Marathon, Florida 33050, and it'll put my name on it, and it'll be sitting there for me. You can have FedEx, UPS, or U.S. Postal Service deliveries here once you're a member of the marina and you pay your dues. So Yes, I do have a Bermuda Sun. I do have a Patreon page. I certainly do. In the description down below, there's a link to it. You can jump on there for a couple dollars a month. They get all of my videos first, amongst other things. They get some specific content only for patrons, but they also get first access to all my videos. So yeah, jump on and become a patron if you wish. That would be greatly appreciated. I just fixed my anchor light today. New LED. Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm jealous. I want to change mine over to LED too. So, what Siri name? I don't no idea what you're talking about there, Eamon. I bet if you use UPS, they will bring it right to the mooring ball. No, not to the mooring ball, but they will deliver here to the marina. So, easy, Carl. Trolls will send nasty stuff. Oh, what these? I don't care. Let them send nasty stuff. If they send me nasty stuff through the U.S. Postal Service, then they're violating the law and I'll have them arrested. I enjoy doing that kind of stuff. Guys, I got to sit you down here for a minute because I need a beverage. Cheers. Need to check my phone real quick. Okay, nothing new and exciting on that. And a little bit of Sailor Jerry, so... lovely evening. Lovely evening. Lovely evening. All right. So there's how the sunset is shaping up. Looks like we're getting some interesting reflection off the water. Looks kind of pretty. Yes, dog. I know. I love you too. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. Bill, you're right. That did kind of develop into something kind of interesting there, didn't it? Kind of magical the way the light is doing it. Let's see how it looks in the other camera. Let me turn around. Ooh, that's a Lily, get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. All right. That's what the sunset looks like right now. Okay, so now we're getting some of the crimson orange color. You can see that. You see how it's sort of a crimson orange color. Told you the sunset would get better. Our Bill's right. Bill's right. Oh, look at the colors in that, man. Lily, get on the boat. Come on, get on the boat. Get out of the way. There you go. Yeah, that is kind of neat colors there, isn't it, guys? Thank you, Pilot. Appreciate you taking out the trash for me there, dude. Beautiful, yeah. Do I have to have a PayPal to join Patreon? No, you do not have to have PayPal to join Patreon. You can simply just join Patreon. You don't have to do PayPal. You can just join Patreon. Woodbeast, you rock, dude. Thank you very much. There's my PayPal address. Woodbeast is such a good guy. Woodbeast and Pilot, man. I've got two of the best moderators in the world on my channel. These guys are just awesome. You can see some of the anchor lights are starting to pop on. You can see the top of people's masts. The lights are starting to come on. But, yeah, kind of pretty. Look at that sunset here. And you know what's really cool, guys, is like, you know, we're sitting here. There's no mosquitoes. There's no bugs bothering us. I hear somebody's engine running, but, you know, I'm the last guy to complain about that. I run my generator almost constantly, so what a beautiful sunset that is. So how far from 7 Mile Bridges are you? Okay, I don't know if you can see, but right there's an opening in that bridge. You go out that opening and go out there about 1,000 yards and you're at 7 Mile Bridge. We are right at 7 Mile Bridge. We are right at the beginning of 7 Mile Bridge. So very, very nice. I just went outside and it's dark. Okay. Compared to what I'm seeing, your camera doesn't do it justice. No, Bill, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. It is just like cinnamony kind of crimson, orange, reddish color right now. The camera actually shows it brighter than it really is. but it is really a bit more of a darker red than what it appears in the camera. The camera just makes it look kind of yellowish. It looks more yellow in the camera than what it really is. But look how calm the water is. Look how quiet the marina is. Let me shut up. You guys just listen how quiet the marina is. So you can see how noisy this marina is. Somebody asked about how noisy the marina is. This is how noisy the marina usually is. I can hear somebody's engine running or generator or something running. You can see that bridge kind of right there. There's a bridge, and there's an opening through the bridge right there. You go out through that opening, you go out past Burdeen's, and within 1,000 feet, you're at the beginning of the 7-mile bridge that goes between Marathon and heads south towards Key West. So we're at the very north end of 7-Mile Bridge here. Very, very close to it. All right. Well, anyhow, kids, as you can see, we're running out of daylight, so we're going to have to end the live stream here pretty soon. Going too hard to leave the dock. Wonderful shot. Thank you. Bill and Carl, we have to party once I get there. Hey, Wind Dancer, we look forward to it. Sure you don't want the dry cabin in Alaska back? No, Marie. I definitely am not missing my cabin in Alaska. But I am missing daylight. You guys can barely see me now, so we're going to go ahead and end this. Guys, please, please, please take good care of yourselves. Be good. Be careful. And we have 12 on board partying the other night. Oh, my gosh, Bill. Well, you've got a big cat. I can't fit but 2 of us in our cockpit, let alone 12. So, and Marie does sail. Yes, she's been learning to sail where she lives there. So anyhow, guys, be good, be careful, take good care of one another. If you can, hit the PayPal up, contribute a little funds to the cause. I'm trying to raise some money right now for my real estate business. I need to. I'm just getting my real estate business back on its feet. I need to raise a little money for some postage so I can get that going. And then I won't be having to ask for money anymore. I'll have my own income. Getting my business started here in the Florida Keys, but we'll have more for you. Uh-oh, I hear fire trucks. That sucks. We'll have more for you. We'll have a live stream tomorrow evening as well. I may have something during the day. But anyhow, kids, you be good, be careful, take good care of one another, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you watching.